So you're probably shopping around looking for some information on the Harley Davidson Boombox infotainment system and how it relates to aftermarket Bluetooth type headsets like the one you see in this helmet. You've definitely come to the right place. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Erlacher here with lawabidingbiker.com. Thanks for checking back in. So, Harley Davidson Boombox, guys, the infotainment system integrated into the 2014 and above Harley Davidsons. Of course, there's a lot of questions about it and wireless Bluetooth headsets. Don't forget, if you want to know everything there is on how to operate the Boombox, head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Harley Boombox. We've got 3 videos over there: the basic Boombox, operation, hidden menus, all kinds of tips and tricks. Second, we've got the Boombox software and map update video, and then Harley Ride Planner. Plan your rides, download them, upload them into this thing. It'll make everything a lot easier for you. And it probably a lot of the information in this video may become more clear if you have that video available. Nonetheless, there's a lot of useful information, like I say, in regards to the Bluetooth headset and the Boombox system. So with the Boombox system right now, I will tell you, if you're looking for the answer, I've done articles and blogs over at lawabidingbiker.com over the past few years. There simply is not a Bluetooth capable headset. So like this one in this helmet, a Bluetooth headset that can pair with the Harley Davidson Boombox. It does not exist at this time of this video. Make sure you continue to check back, or if you're watching it in the future, I know there's companies working on it, and when a company does nail it, if you are that company, you're going to need to get a hold of us and let us know, and we'll work something out, and we will put a link to your product below this video so people have access to it. Again, that would be a wireless Bluetooth headset pairing with the Boombox. Harley Davidson doesn't make it, and no other company makes it. Right now, your only option, if you want to use a boom mic and a helmet, and you want to actually use voice commands, and you want to hear turn-by-turn directions in your speakers in your helmet, of course you can do that without a helmet. You can do it right up here in the dash area, and you can hear all your turn-by-turn. But if you want to use those voice commands, and you want to hear the music, and you want to hear the turn-by-turn directions in a helmet, well, then you simply have to use a Harley Davidson wired option, and that would be a Harley Davidson helmet, of course, with their plug-in, and then you have to plug it into a port. If you have a Street Glide, you've got to buy the aftermarket port, install it. If you have an Ultra Limited, anything like that, of course, they come with it down here by the gas, and you can plug in, gas cap, and you can plug in right there. Again, only a wired option at this point. All right, so I'm fresh back from Sturgis. I tested this heavily. What you're looking at here is a Schuberth C3 modular helmet. I did a complete review on this helmet, free, lawabidingbiker.com/Schuberth C3. I believe it's the lightest, strongest, quietest, sexiest modular helmet, and that's why I went with it. If you want to see that, head over there. I also did a complete tutorial video and review, and I show you how to use this on the Schuberth SRC system. It's made by Cardo, and it actually is part of the helmet now. It's actually a neck roll. I won't get into it deeply, that video over there. You can head over to lawabidingbiker.com/SRC. I show you how to use the Bluetooth, the buttons, what everything does, how it installs here in the helmet. But Cardo, in conjunction with Schuberth, made this specifically for this helmet. It is a Bluetooth capable device. I can play my music. I can take phone calls and all kinds of stuff like that. Again, head over there for that video. So I tested this over 3,000 miles recently, and 9 days when I went. It was actually about 3,200 miles to Sturgis in and around, and saw the sights and all that kind of stuff. As far as the Bluetooth capabilities, so here's some of the problems if you're running, and it doesn't have to be specific to the SRC system. It's going to be specific to any aftermarket Bluetooth device, wireless, that you mount to your helmet. You guys know some of them have a box out here that connects. You've got chatter boxes. You've got all different brands and makes and models of those types of communications. I can talk to other bikers with this SRC as you can with the other models. You can also listen to the music, like I say. So some of the problems you're going to have, though, is with the Boombox. So here's what I do, and a lot of guys ask me, and you guys email me, and I appreciate the questions. So I'm just going to tell you how I kind of ride and operate on a day-to-day basis. So normally if I'm in town or I'm below 60 miles an hour, you know, riding around town, county roads, stuff like that, it's a shorter ride. I'll actually run the music through my Boombox system. And as you all know, you can pair your phone, and that's over in our videos that I told you about, those Boombox videos. You can pair wirelessly your phone with your Boombox, and I show you how to do that for iOS, Android, all that kind of stuff. And if you noticed, I put it in the biker gripper. That is the #1 sexiest, sleekest cell phone mount on the market, strongest, 18 pounds grip strength. It's available exclusively in our store only, lawabidingbiker.com/store. It's called the biker gripper if you're interested, because a lot of people ask me about that when I put these videos out. That's what we use, and of course we sell them exclusively in our store. But you can pair via this Bluetooth system. So the question comes in, well, I've got a Bluetooth system on this helmet, so where am I listening to my music? Well, that depends. Like I say, when I'm in town, I may have my shield popped, you know, 1 notch or so, and I have on this, probably the stock Boombox system, probably not quite loud enough. I have a Hogtunes amp and speaker system on this bike. If you want to get our Hogtunes install and you want to upgrade, head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Hogtunes. Complete tutorial video, install an amp, install the speakers. So I just want to do that disclaimer that I'm not talking about stock speakers. I'm talking about those. And they're plenty loud when I'm running around town, like I say, or below 60 around county roads. I pop this. I can hear my music even with the helmet on really good if I have that shield pop just a little bit. Now, the other times that I want to listen to music and I'm riding, such as on my way to Sturgis, we were doing 500-600 mile days some of those days, and you're in the saddle 8.5, 9 hours actually riding on the bike, and you're doing 80, you know, 70 to 90, depending on the speed limits. I run my Bluetooth capable headset, my SRC system, and I'm listening to the music in my helmet instead of over the Boombox. Okay, well some issues arise with that. And let me tell you what those issues are. And I'll tell you the easiest way around it. The Boombox is gonna fight with another Bluetooth device. It really only likes to run one Bluetooth device at a time. Other devices are gonna get kicked out. So when I'm talking about the Boombox, if you're gonna run this, if I get on my bike and I'm gonna run the music in my Boombox, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Boombox. And of course, in my videos, I show you guys that. I select media, I select my phone, and then I can start playing music via Bluetooth on my phone. I can hear it through these speakers. Great. Well, I can't just boot up this system and I pair it. And of course, over in my SRC video, I show you how to pair this with a phone. It's also paired. So I don't even turn this on if I'm running the Boombox. If I'm going to use the Boombox for its intended capability or purposes, I'm running the Boombox. If I turn this on, it's either gonna probably try to fight for this, and then it's gonna fall out of Bluetooth sync, and then you gotta resync this thing. It's a pain in the ass. So you really wanna choose. I'll tell you, if you're running the system like me, you'll really wanna choose on your ride what you're gonna do. There are some workarounds. If I'm getting on and I know I'm gonna be riding a long ways, and I know and that I'm gonna be using the Bluetooth capable headset here, the SRC, then I'm just gonna do that. And I'm not going to go into media. I'm not going to select that and then select my phone, because I don't want to tell the Boombox to sync with my phone at that point. And of course, we all know, especially if you get the videos, we've got to do that every time we get on the bike. We've got to choose if we want to play music off this phone. It doesn't just auto sync. It does, however, auto sync for the phone capabilities, phone calls. So as soon as I turn this ignition on, it's going to sync for phone calls, but it's not going to sync for music. I actually have to go into media in my menu, and then I have to hit my phone to let it know that I'm ready to play music on this. Again, we get in depth in all this, guys, and give you the easiest workarounds in those Boombox videos, lawabidingbiker.com/Harley Boombox. So that's what I do. I choose before I ride. Now you say, well, that's great, but what if I am riding and I want to all of a sudden change? Well, that can present a problem. And the workaround, really the easiest way to do it, unfortunately, is you just wait till you make your next stop, make sure your bike's off for 30 seconds, turn it back on, and then just turn your headset on, or vice versa, turn it off, and then just turn this on and sync it with your phone right away. It should be synced, but you'll go into media, choose your phone, and do it that way. There's no real easy way on the fly, but there is a way. So if you really, really want to do that, the way you would do that is simply you would actually go into your menu, and you would actually have to go into settings, and you would have to go to list Bluetooth devices, list paired devices, and you would have to select your phone, whatever you named it in your boombox, and you would have to unpair that device on the fly while you're riding. Then you could turn this on and it would sync with your phone, and then you could play music back and forth from your phone to your helmet. That sucks, because then when you want to use the boombox again, you have to go through the entire Bluetooth syncing with the boombox, so it once again recognizes and syncs with that phone. Not a real viable option, so that's why I say right now I choose before I head out which one I'm going to do. The other problem you're going to run into is that, like I say, this phone, the music portion, I want you to be clear on that. The music portion to play music, Bluetooth to the boombox, is not auto. It's synced, but when you turn your bike up for the first time of the day or second time, if it's been off for 30 seconds or whatever, you have to let the boombox know. You have to go into your menu, media, and select your phone to know, yeah, it's synced, but now I want to play music from here to here. You got to do that each time you fire your bike up. That's the way it's been since the inception of the boombox. However, once you do sync it via Bluetooth, every time you turn your bike on, it is, however, synced for phone capabilities, and that's phone calls and text messages. Of course, I show you all the text message stuff and SMS all in those boombox videos, but it is auto-synced for that, so you don't have to tell it to do that. So the problem arises, I'm running down the road, and this happened on my way to Sturgis and in around Sturgis, is I had my SRC Bluetooth system on, and I can take phone calls in here and talk to people. I would have my helmet on, listening to music, and then I would either receive or try to make a phone call. And I would make the phone call, but the other party couldn't hear me, or they would call me and they couldn't hear me. Reason being is this phone is already auto-synced to the boombox. So that can create a problem because they can't hear me. I need to tell the boombox, hey, I want to use this. I don't want you to make phone calls through the boombox right now. I want you to use this. So here's the workaround. There's a couple things that you need to do within your menu system. So in order to do that, here's the following steps. You got to first go into your boombox menu, then you have to select COM, then you need to select phone, then you need to select Bluetooth, then list paired devices, then select Ryan's iPhone, and then you can hit the menu that says disconnect phone. So once you've done that and you've disconnected your phone, you actually haven't unpaired it as a Bluetooth device with your boombox. All you've done is disconnected the immediate pairing. So it's Bluetooth synced, it's just not currently communicating. That frees it up so that now this Bluetooth device can have full access to the phone, and it can push the calls and your voice in the boom mic to this phone. And so that's why people couldn't hear me, is the boombox was fighting for that connectivity. And when you're running multiple Bluetooth devices, that's just some of the problems you're going to run into. The caveat to that is just know that now that I've disconnected phone, once I turn the bike off for 30 seconds or more and fire it back up, it's going to reconnect. So if you're going to run this headset and you're going to do phone calls and stuff like that, or another Bluetooth capable headset, each time you're going to have to go in and go through that whole menu process again and disconnect phone each time you get going on down the road. Otherwise, you're going to receive and or make those calls, and the other party is not going to be able to hear you. So that's a little workaround, and hopefully clears up some of those minor issues with the Bluetooth. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know that was a lot of information, but we get these questions all the time. And so I wanted to put out on a video and really explain this whole three-way Bluetooth type system. Again, there is no, currently at the time of this video, a Bluetooth headset, wireless, that will pair with the Boombox system. Again, I know that there's likely companies working on that. If you're viewing this video in the future, make sure you check below, check the description, check our website. And when they do come out with a Bluetooth headset, those companies will need to get a hold of us, and we can certainly work out something to list those Bluetooth devices so actual people looking for those can be pushed through and get a Bluetooth system that they may want to pair with the Boombox system. So again, guys, hope you're out there getting some riding in. Thanks for watching. Peace out. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, you are really missing out. We have a ton of videos in the works for you guys, so get subscribed. Also sign up for the free email club, lawabidingbiker.com/email club. We will shoot you an email when we come out with new free videos. Also, do not forget to check out that weekly podcast. It's the Law Abiding Biker Podcast. It's heard worldwide. All right, peace out.